In life, changes can be made from the words demons and doors. People, being human, aren't perfect. They aren't plastic and flawless like dolls. They are broken, manipulated, and countlessly changed through the cycles of their lives. Nobody can change them, but demons can. The tiny creatures tugging at your collar, whispering where they came from and why they're still there. They will never help you directly, always covering the doors in life, but that doesn't make them indestructible. At a young age, I loved being nice and helping people. When kindergarten came around, though, I acquired the characteristic of being a limit pusher. I would get in trouble so many times and be on the brink of a kindergarten level detention when I'd start acting good. On the occasions when I'd break the limit, I'd get a slip to take home and get signed by a parent. The first couple of times I got these, I was so ashamed and sad that I would just comply with my teacher and accept my punishment. As I got older, the number of slips I got per year was growing, and I never paid attention to them since they didn't affect my grades, and I altogether just quit accepting that I was being bad. By third grade, I was perceived the chattiest Kathy on the face of the planet. Instead of just talking, I started disrupting the class, not listening to instructions, and fighting the system. I played rough, protested, and did about everything else bad. My family knew I talked a lot, but they were oblivious to what was really going on in school. Now when I'd get a slip, I'd brush it off like dust on a table, not giving two shakes of a mouse's tail is what it said. When school ended those days, I would never show anyone the slips. Instead, I would fold it into a small square and put it in the side pocket of my backpack. After that, it would never be seen or spoke of again. The slips, as a result, would build up in the side pocket of my backpack to amounts unfathomable by man. Even though they started to make my backpack look like I'd stuffed a kitten inside the pocket, I would still not empty it. I didn't know why, though. After about 7 months into third grade, my sister Mac in particular was very interested in what was inside the pocket. Mac, being so manipulative that she would say something just hinting at the secret you would have, and you would immediately spill. The same charm worked on me, but I could hold back long enough to keep my glass full. Again, I never realized why I was so reluctant to share my demons. I didn't know why then, but my destiny was about to change. The next day after school, I was walking out with my friends when Mac got in the car before I did. Today, she sat in the back seat instead of the front like usual. Myself, being not smart enough to realize I had just thrown my secret stash into the world's biggest prize lap, I didn't have a care in the world. I sat down in the front, next to my grandma, who was about to start driving, when my sister said, "What is this?" At that moment, my mind started to race. All I could think of was, while I tried to think of an explanation. My grandma turned around in her chair to inquire what was so shocking. Al has been bad for a long time. It was then, during the midst of a hurricane made of lecturing and yelling, that I realized the problem that I was becoming. I now knew why I was hiding the slips, not getting the slips signed, and why I wasn't telling anyone about them. All along, I knew, without thinking, that I was being surrounded by demons without a weapon to fight, just letting them win. But now I had a chance. With a weapon in my hand and a will to get better, I got rid of the demons and opened the new door they were concealing. I went to school the next day, and it seemed like a heavy weight had been lifted off my chest that I didn't even know was there. It took time to get back to my normal self like I was before I started kindergarten, but it did happen. Instead of being friends with troublemakers, I met new people that I'm still friends with today. Demons are a blessing, so use them as a weapon to make yourself better, and when they reveal the new door, open it, because inside is a new improved you. This I believe.